But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Let me make sure I turn the sound on for this game. Hopefully we don't get copyright struck for this game. You guys understand how much these companies love to take your money away because or your stream potential away playing their music. And let me know if this audio is too loud. I can turn it down. But yeah, let's play some Star Trek. Let's see, what other questions did I have? Is the stand flimsy? We went over that. Yep. Oh, you guys think there'll be a... Do we just click? Yeah, I mean, that's what the overlay said you have to do. But I don't know if it's going to work. I've never used it before. If not, I'll figure it out for next stream.
Captain's log, stardate 5793.
Maybe it only works on, like, Chrome or something.
The crew is restless.
Because I saw it was, like, doing a yellow border around that earlier.
Too many months piecing our ship back together. We're finally about to venture out on a new mission. And the crew isn't letting this unprecedented ion storm slow them down.
Is the volume okay for you guys?
They're
Can you hear everything okay?
I know I am. Perhaps more than any of them.
Have you ever played Monster Hunter? Yes. I have played Monster Hunter. I've played Monster Hunter World is the only one I've ever played, which I've heard is a crime because even though that one's really good, I've heard the other ones are very good. And there's a new one coming out soon, right? It's Monster Hunter Wilds, I think. It comes out in February. So that should be fun. February 28th. Oh, the last day of February. Interesting. Nice little ion storm going on. What the heck? Yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds would be so good. Chad, I also want to just try, like, failing at a bunch of stuff. Seeing what happens. Oh, that was kind of a letdown. Elden Ring Night Rain network test is also February. You know, I've never played an Elden Ring game.
I'm not great with flying.
You're not great with flying?
But these little shuttles are the worst.
Stick around and start.
What kind of a person should we get? Should we be in this game?
I have.
So this one's different.
In the flesh.
Like they're remaking it or something?
Good.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. I've seen the trailer for that. I've seen the trailer for it. It has like an open world thing, right? Co-op PvE roguelike. That sounds fun. Although I'm really terrible at those Souls-like games. The only one I've ever played is the Jedi Fallen Order, which I was actually really good at. So maybe I would be good at a Souls-like game. I don't know how different those two franchises are, but maybe they'd be good. Maybe. By the way, thank you to Eric McGann for following earlier today. And Allison Bella. I missed those earlier. So thank you guys for the follows. You guys are great. Just harder. I've done both. OG Dark Souls is the best one still. The OG one, doesn't it have like an all-in-one map? So like you walk through it and it's like a perfect transition between every level or something. And then there's like shortcuts that you get later on. Just harder. Just harder. Huh. Yeah. Cool. They're all linear except Elden Ring. Why is Elden Ring different? Is it made by the same company or is it just like a different company and they got inspiration from Dark Souls? Yes, it's made by the same company. DS1 isn't linear exactly. It's FromSoft. Who made... Like I said, I'm not affiliate. I don't know the franchises too well. FromSoft. Wait, they made Dark Souls, right? Give me a second. Who made Dark Souls? This is funny. Yes, they did. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hidetaka Miyazaki. It's an awesome name. That is so cool. I wish I had a cool name like that. FromSoft did Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Elden Ring. Demon Souls, too. Oh, yeah, Demon Souls. That's right. Are they all in the same world, or are they, like, different universes? I don't know. Did Sekiro, too. Oh, dude, Sekiro, yeah. Is that the game with the guy that goes, whee, as he's, like, falling down on the tower or something? Sekiro is dope. Oh, there's also... What's the other ninja fighting one that's getting a sequel this year, I think. It's like a Souls-like game. Ghost of Tsushima. Yes, that's the one I was thinking of. Yes. Ninja Turts. Yes, that's the one I was thinking of, was Ninja Turts. Oh, man. The crew's impacted by this.
Sorry, I'm a little anxious.
You should be.
I hadn't noticed.
Chat, should we be like a total
I'm on my
jerk,
way
or
to
should we
my
be like
first
the
assignment.
nicest person ever?
When we get to the
Very
star
fun
base,
game, different
I'm
from
transferring on to
Souls-like
the
style.
Resolute.
Yeah, I feel like
So
those
am
would
I.
probably be games that I would be more into. Is probably like the Ghost of Tsushima
It
stuff.
won't be easy for Chara.
But I haven't even played it.
A tower like this.
There it is,
Every
chat.
officer I knew she could become when she was a cadet.
I'm out.
in
Have fun, my
Starfleet
guy.
Academy.
Thank you, Mikey.
Will be the ex-soldier.
Thank you, Mikey, for joining the chat. Hope you have a great night. Appreciate the follow and the subscription. See you next time. Based upon Star Trek, created by Gene Roddenberry. You should be an objective sociopath and emotionally distant from every NPC and like drop everything. I love dropping stuff just to see like what happens. Like, are they gonna be holding my hand, or is there actual consequences? So we'll see what happens. Yeah, honestly, being emotionally distant sounds amazing. Oh, they're gonna hate me. Our goal, chat, from now on is to be the most hated person in the crew. Let's do this. Starbase 128.
A star base on the very edge of Federation space. Long way from home now.
Does anybody else in the chat like Star Trek? I assume you do, since you're still watching. I heard it's like last year was the 30th anniversary of Star Trek Generations, which is nuts. Man, we're all getting old. I don't know much
Commander?
about it.
I'm not usually such a nervous wreck, by the way. I actually did well at the academy.
Oh yeah?
Much about what?
Maybe you've
Paper?
heard of the Torvalin test?
Sounds familiar.
It's a tactical simulator that makes the Kobayashi Maru look like a picnic on Pintaris 5. Anyway, I finished in the top 20. Not just in my class. I
Star
mean,
Trek. No more
all
about Star
time
Wars.
in the history of the academy. So,
Only top 20?
Only top 20, huh? So I guess there's room for improvement.
Damn, that's
Well,
so cold.
really, really hard.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, 100%. I know much more about Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars
Place
is
your hand here.
Star Wars is on the
Hold it there for a few seconds.
it's on its way out. I don't think it's that good. Oh my gosh, the sensitivity, chat. We're gonna have to turn that up. That's terrible. That's terrible. Where's that sensitivity? Aim sensitivity. Dude, turn that crap up. That was terrible. Watch, it's gonna be so sensitive that like
Welcome, Commander Rydek.
now I can't even touch
You're
anything.
Jara Rydek? You absolutely crushed the Torvalin test.
Duh.
You finished in what, like the top 3?
Bro, I'm like
That would
the
be me.
best.
Now I'm really...
You're really what?
It's an honor to meet you, Commander.
Damn right it is.
Sorry, I didn't realize before. I just came
Now
off the shuttle
you
and was
know.
glad to be on solid ground, so to speak.
Well, now you know.
Keep your eyes and ears open and you might pick up on things.
I believe Commander Ermot is expecting you. He's in the concourse just ahead.
Yeah, 2 for sure. Have you tried Marvel
See you on the
Rivals?
Resolute.
I have not, but what I have seen is like Mr. Fantastic does this weird like thing where he'll grab people and like hump into them or something. I don't know. It's so funny. It's definitely funny. Is that a free game? Or do I need to like buy that?
Good day, Commander.
Hello. Yeah, it's free. Oh, sick. Dude, I'm gonna have to try that. I can't this weekend because I'm helping my dad move. Well, my parents, I guess, move into their new house. So that's pretty sick.
Commander Ermot.
It's their first house, actually, so they're very excited about it. Although they don't act like it, I know they are. We got to talk to everyone, too, chat. Hopefully that's all right with you guys.
Yeah, I'm
If we're gonna become a
not sure where
sociopath,
my departure document
we gotta mess with
Resolute's gonna leave
everyone.
without me.
Look here. The Resolute is leaving from this dock.
Oh, you're right. Nerves must be getting to me.
Man, we didn't even get to choose that voice option. Sucks.
Thanks so much, Commander.
It's all right. Hopefully I'm not ruining this game for any of you guys. I think this is gonna be so much fun. Why is everyone so nervous? I think it's because these are all new recruits on the starbase and nobody knows what they're doing. That would be my guess.
Excuse me. Have you seen a Bolian around here?
Yes, sir. Right back there, near the replicator.
Oh, dope.
Ah.
Whoa.
Thank
Did
you.
you guys
Happy
see
to help,
that
Commander.
one chick? She's like Shrek green. Oh my gosh. Bro, did she spray paint that, chat? Did she spray paint herself, or is that like natural, do you think? Am I being racist? I'm just saying, like, that's some Shrek green right there, if I've ever seen it. Gamma radiation.
Starbase 128 has 4 docks.
Yeah, we know that already. Dude,
I'll
can I eat the
replicate
food off the
myself in here
table?
once I'm on board.
Oh, come on. I want to eat I want to eat that bread. I'm not going to lie. Chat, that bread looks so good. Oh my gosh.
Excuse me.
She-Hulk. Yes. She-Hulk confirmed in Star Trek.
Welcome to the edge of the galaxy, Commander Rydak. I'm Commander Jan Ermot, Operations Officer on the Resolute.
The game looks really aesthetically pleasing.
Commander?
And that's kind of the one thing I love about the Telltale games is, like, it's not all about the
There wasn't too much
graphics.
trouble
It's
getting
more about just, like, feeling like a
Storm
story.
isn't making anything easy for us right now. I know conditions are.
I can take it.
It takes more than a little turbulence to rattle me.
Bro, like, I wasn't rattled a bit in that ion storm.
We're grateful you were able to come through our first officer.
Telltale made this? I didn't know they were still around.
Vacancy
So
at such short
Telltale
notice.
didn't make this.
From everything I've read and everything
Telltale
I've
is
heard,
around.
you were available
They
to us.
they
Coming
got
from a premier starship and all. To our local research vessel.
spare me the flattery.
You can spare me the flattery, Mr. Ermot. I'm here to work.
Duly
Yeah,
noted.
2 for sure.
I'll stick to the matter at hand.
Bro, he is so, like, not having it. There's our ship, chat. So no, Telltale did not make this. There were some developers that used to work at Telltale. After they went bankrupt,
USS Resolute.
they started this new company, or they started
She may
working
not
for this
look
new
like much
company.
compared to the bigger ships,
and
but
they
as far
helped
as
make
science
this
vessels
game.
go, she can more than hold her own. And she doesn't look so bad considering 6 months ago she was nearly cracked in half, venting plasma, fighting for her life.
Dude, that's terrible.
It was an accident?
The equipment malfunctioned. An accident suggests fault, but no one's to blame.
Bro, chat, he
It was
did
a
it,
planned
right?
test,
The
but
captain
warp
did it.
was pushed beyond its limits. It destabilized the dilithium, there was a runaway reaction, and the warp bubble deformed.
Oh my gosh.
We thought we could reach a higher resonant frequency, but it was more.
Write that down. Write that down.
Cost us our first officer and 22 of our crew.
You're saying the only reason I'm here is because you almost split the ship, or you split the ship in half?
That's what it means to be a
It
crew.
could have been worse. What?
With hundreds of crew members aboard the ship, it could have been so much
Oh
worse.
my gosh, what is wrong with her?
That way.
Bro.
But replay events in your head and think about the things you could have done instead. Listen, I realize you've known Captain Solano for quite some time, and I'm sure you're ready to bring your best. But I should warn you that when the captain announced you would be the new first officer, there were those who felt it was a
He's
mistake.
trying so hard to like
So you might
just
wanna tread
deal with
lightly
this.
first.
They'll need to get
Until they come
over
to
that.
value your contributions as much as he does.
All due respect to anyone that feels that way, they're gonna have to get over it. I'm here, and I have a job to do, just like anyone else.
Oh my god.
That's true, but I wouldn't say it like that.
Bro, he's like intimidated by us,
Starfleet
like
is assigned as a
legit.
high-priority mission to the Hotari region.
He does not like. Yeah, look at that. We got the red box and everything. He does not like us.
Will we be mission ready in time?
We have every intention.
Can you lose the game
The
by
crew has been
being
working
a
around the clock
jerk?
to get the ship
Do you
ready.
think that can
Still so
happen?
much to do.
Wow. That's crazy. Getting some W action up in here.
Stuck.
Chat, you want to know something interesting? So, I am an engineer. That is my job. I'm a manufacturing engineer. The reason I got into engineering is because of Star Trek. It's literally because of Scotty. I kid you not. I mean, there was a bunch of other things too, but like, that was definitely one of the biggest things. Do I have to trace the circle? No, you don't have to trace the circle. Oh, you got to go in the circle. I hope this game you can't lose, just suffer the consequences. Dude, they're gonna like, our goal is to get to the point where they're ready to jettison us out of the ship. Chat, this sensitivity is up so high, it's at the maximum it can be. And it's so slow. I'm literally dragging my computer mouse across the entire desk just to get to these points. So I hope there's no like quick time dragging the mouse things. Oh, I gotta turn. Increase the mouse DPI. Yeah, my mouse is like maxed out. I kid you not, my mouse is maxed out. Because, and the reason I do that is because I don't like moving my wrist as much. I kind of want to keep it in place.
Is that?
But it's really nice. And it actually helps me when I play Call of Duty. I've never streamed Call of Duty because I suck at it, but I like playing it. The lower decks. Oh, like the show. Chat, has anybody seen the lower decks? I don't actually do that.
Totally fried.
Too late. Lower Decks is like a great spin-off
Nice work, Carter.
show. I haven't watched the whole thing. I've only watched like the first season. It was really good.
And not a moment too soon. The boss wants us down in engineering. Like, now.
Mostly the reason I haven't watched the new season is because I'm paying for other subscription services right now. I don't like buying them all at once.
Pretty extreme. Nothing I couldn't handle though.
Oh my gosh. That is so sensitive. I'm gonna have to get over it. Oh, chat. All right, we gotta turn that down. There's no way. Oh, that's camera sensitivity. Wait. Maybe it is aim sensitivity. No, it's gotta be camera, right? Let's turn that down. No, I don't want to exit the game. Okay, that's a little bit better. Is that motion blur? We gotta turn that motion blur off. It's making me sick. Yeah. No, I don't want to exit the game. Oh my gosh, chat. Did you see his eyes? Oh, that was horrifying. I've only seen the Chris Pine movies. Those are really good. If you want to get into Star Trek, Aether, a good place to start is Next Generation. Highly recommend it. All right, let's. Don't yell at me like you're my mother. She our mom?
Hey, Diaz, can you give us some help with the transporter?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
What's the problem? We need to test this cargo transporter. I've never been that great with the signal plotting.
She's still yelling at me? Bro, calm your butt. Okay, the line connecting the points loses stability if it passes through interference. The yellow bar indicates the stability of your path. When full, you will succeed. Oh, we can figure this out. Oh, it just doesn't want us to go through, like, meteors or something. Asteroids, not meteors. It's not right.
Time's wasted.
Look at that.
No sweat. Whoa, hey, buddy, get off
Star Trek hype. Also, Luna loves you. Aw, hi, Luna. I love you too. How you doing, Eric? I know Eric's into Star Trek.
Don't touch your rock.
Not a word.
But yeah, anyway, like I was saying. Wait, did we just teleport someone on the... Did we just transport someone? Oh, dude, we did not mean to do that. Anyway, like I was saying earlier, yeah, Star Trek Next Generation, I feel like, is a great place to start. I love the original series, but I don't feel like if you're a new viewer, it's probably the best thing to start with. And then from there, you can watch, like, Voyager, which is also really good. Oh! Oh! Yes.
These are heavier than they look. Makes more sense than zero G.
That mouse sensitivity is going to get us in trouble, chat. But it's okay. So we are a weak sociopathic person is what we're trying to build in this game. So for anybody who's new to the stream, welcome. We're playing Star Trek Resurgence, which is a game that was made by the same developers who used to work at Telltale Games.
If she breaks, we'll just fix her.
So if the game mechanics feel familiar, that's why. Whoa. Bulkheads. New computer reroutes. Also, engineering. Oh, let's go.
Just arrived.
Bro, this is where I want to go in the ship, is engineering.
Just hope whatever Chovok called us down
We're
for
on
is
board to
something
have
good.
our molecules
I can
broken
never
down
tell
to
with him.
subatomic particles.
I'd rather not end up degaussing plasma manifolds. Hanging upside down makes me queasy.
We can handle anything.
You and me working together, we can tackle anything he
Heck
throws at
yeah.
us.
Your optimism is positively contagious.
I still can't get over that one emote. Where I'm just like staring. I just threw a bunch of emotes together, and that one I'm like, it almost makes me look like I've got a receding
We were
hairline,
just
and I
looking
love
for
it.
you, Commander.
Petty Officers Ed Solar.
Bro, it's a Vulcan.
Yes. I was beginning to think you would be late. We are all hands on deck right now, which means if you are not at your post at the appointed time, I do not have someone to replace you.
Dang, dude, he has
Point I
no
have been
chill.
forced to make to Petty Officer Ed Solar on repeated occasions.
Almost late is not late.
Commander Chovok, isn't it true that if we were almost late, it categorically means that we were not late?
That is correct, Mr. Diaz.
I mean, if anything, Ed Solar and I are following the schedule.
I should have said we're irreplaceable.
Yes. Perhaps I should
I should have
adjust the
done that.
schedule accordingly.
So, I don't suppose you wanted us down here to check in before we go off duty?
Equip yourselves in EV suits to work on the exterior of the hull. I need
Dude, we
an
get to go
attuned structural
outside?
integrity field for optimal performance. The subspace distortions and ionic interference we are experiencing are preventing the proper calibration. But this ship must be ready to depart shortly, despite the storm.
Bro, that's
The precise nature of these disturbances are not fully understood. But many systems have been affected by the wide band of emissive activity.
Whatever it throws at us, we'll be ready. We've got the best chief engineer in the fleet.
I am a Vulcan, Mr. Diaz. Flattery is not necessary.
Not necessary.
All that I require is that you do your job. Right now, that entails critical preparations, because long-range sensors show that these disturbances will be more severe at our destination, the Hotari system.
Oh, I think I've been there on Star
You
Trek
have your
Online
orders.
before.
Do not delay.
Luna is super hyped you
Yes, Roger
acknowledged
that.
her. Also, the rest of us are kind of mad we didn't know you were live streaming and could have supported it with
All
what
hands
resources
on
we have.
deck.
Oh, yeah. So I
What's that?
posted
All
on
hands
social
deck.
media,
That's what Chauvel
on
said. You know what that
Threads
means?
and X,
It means this
that I
ship
was
isn't
streaming
going to
tonight
go
at 7
out
p.m.
in
It was on my
last
schedule
minute.
as well.
Killing
I stream
everyone bought-
I stream every Thursday at 7 p.m. right now. Normally, I'm streaming a game called Bread and Fred with my buddy Atonis, because it's a co-op game. But tonight he was not able to make it, so we're playing Star Trek, which is a game that I've been wanting to play for a while, and I'm hoping that thank you for the bonk. It's a game that I hopefully can stream on a second weekday here soon. Thank you for the bonk. Did the bonk guy show up? Hopefully he did, but I heard the sound. Makes sense. Commander Ermont is so pissed off at us, guys. He did not like
Be
us.
at it. And they're going to leave on schedule.
You worry too much.
Consequences be damned.
Now, you gotta have some faith, Millie. Starfleet Command.
We're gonna
really
make this
sends out
whole
already.
crew not
6
take
months ago,
anything
I probably would've
seriously.
said the same thing.
Our commander's gonna be a jerk. Our engineer's gonna be like,
yeah,
whatever.
Any old relaunch.
Whoa. Excuse me.
Oh, that's the guy that sucked at the Callaway test or
A lot of
whatever.
new faces coming on board. It's got to be tough coming as a replacement. That's for sure.
They better be ready.
Been through a whole hell of a lot as a crew.
Yeah, so
They're gonna have to
I try to acknowledge
choose one of
pretty
us.
much every message that
Yeah,
comes
you're
in.
right.
Like I said, I've got my
Anyone
chat
taking
on the
seriously
right-hand side so I can see it
Show me
immediately.
what you can do when everything's falling apart.
I just have fun interacting with you guys. When do we get to set
Hold
phasers
on.
to stun and start tasing everyone?
There's an old face I didn't expect to see again. Hey, Miranda.
Are we gonna
You're gonna
be
leave without me, were
a
you?
sociopath that tases everyone, or are we just gonna
You're
start
here?
killing
We thought you were staying
everyone?
on the Adirondack.
Transfer came in at the last minute, so I figured I'd slum it on this bucket of bolts.
When we
Looks
get
like you got her back together.
chat, I think what we're gonna do is when we get to these critical decisions, I'm gonna let you guys poll on it, okay? And I'm sure we'll all know when a critical decision is, but obviously if I did that for every single thing in the game, we'd be here for 20 hours, and we don't want to do that. Why not? yeah, if it gives us an option to tase or kill someone, we just take it. Yes.
Pretty nicely. I wasn't sure what to expect.
Don't insult my ship.
Don't talk badly about one of the best ships in all of
Bro,
Starfleet.
this is my
You've
ship.
built enough of her by
Sorry.
now, she better be one
It's
of the best.
our
We'll
ship,
see about
chat. We own this ship.
I am glad to be here. He still owes me a bottle of Saurian brandy.
Oh, dang it. She
I
likes
think I
us.
forgot.
That's all right.
Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Maybe Carter can wrestle up that bottle.
We're
and
trying to
give you a
sow
hot swap.
discourse.
As soon as we wrap up this quick little spacewalk.
Yeah, let's go on a spacewalk. Frick yeah.
Here, let me help you.
Thanks.
So just for next week, is Thursday the stream day? When is the start time? I have so many raids I could send you. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard
Back
Time
to
will be the
security
stream
rotation?
day.
Yep.
We'll be playing
Running
Bread
the
and
usual
Fred.
suspects.
Whoa.
And if we're not, then I'll be streaming Star
Good to go.
Trek. Something's telling me this quick little spacewalk is going to be unforeseen consequences. Yeah, we're probably going to fly off into space and
See you on the other side.
land on a planet or something. I don't know. Burn up in the atmosphere. Damn,
Activating
that would be
magnetic
terrible.
poles.
See what I mean? Man, it's so hard to navigate to these buttons. Man, the day that magnetic boots come out, chat, I'm buying like 50 pairs of those things. Because why not? I want a suction cup to everything. I guess it's not suction cups, it's magnetized, but you get the point. Man, that cinematic shot looks gorgeous. Wow. That is so cool.
Let's go.
And horrifying at the same time. Oh, we had a little bit of lag there. It's not even a graphically demanding game. USS Resolute. I think I've had several ships on Star Trek Online. My favorite one is the USS Galactus. Because I thought it was a really sick name. All hands.
Captain Solano should be here momentarily.
Bro, that guy is not having it with us. Oh, you know what, Aether, I just thought of, chat? Aether mentioned earlier that the spacewalk's gonna have unforeseen consequences.
Much about Kobleods.
It's totally gonna be
But
the
my
ion storm.
understanding is you need a steady supply of duridium to keep your cell structure stabilized, or bad things start to happen. And we have plenty of duridium in sickbay, so there's no risk of running out.
Thank you.
Feel free to make yourself at home. And help yourself to whatever you like from the replicator.
Man, chat, we gotta have bread. You know what? I'll let you guys, if it lets us decide what we get from the replicator, you guys are gonna decide what we eat. This food is gonna be so good. Robot voice requires assistance, BRB. Yeah, you got it. Robot voice. Alexa? Is that what you're talking about? Alright, what do we do? Alright, we're gonna examine the window.
We'll be out there soon.
I hope you don't mean that
Oh,
my
no one
microphone has a
gone
robot
before.
voice.
Jara Ryder. Last time I saw you, it was graduation from the academy. You'd already secured one of the most prestigious assignments possible. And you were burning with enough ambition to fuel 7 trips around the
This guy's not
network
gonna like
expansion.
us in 30
It's
seconds.
good to see you again, Captain.
I could not be
Oh, he's the
happier
captain.
to have you on
That
board.
makes sense.
The regret is we couldn't provide you with a warmer welcome. The arrival of a first officer to her new ship deserves a bit of fanfare.
I had hoped for more.
We've had our hands full with the refit.
Oh,
I
man.
have to admit, I was expecting something bigger.
Was what our chat
Just a
named
marching band.
Boo Boo.
Or a
Oh, okay.
We'll see
Gotcha.
if we can't make up for it somehow. As I'm sure you've heard, we've had a rough go of it these last 6 months. The ship suffered some damage, but not nearly as much as the crew.
I don't know the details.
You'll have to forgive me. I don't really know the details.
We didn't even pay attention.
Starfleet has been kind enough to keep the story contained.
Chat.
Probably because they
I didn't know our captain was Jameson
But I
from
don't mind
Spider-Man.
telling you, we were on the verge of a major scientific
That's exactly what he looks like, right?
quantum leap forward in warp
Am I
core
crazy?
technology. 10,000 teradynes per second. The ability to travel at a sustained rate of speed longer and faster than we ever dreamed. What would have been the crowning achievement of my career?
This is our
Right
captain,
there.
yeah.
Within our grasp. Till it all went so horribly wrong. We pushed her too hard, and a warp core malfunction overloaded the system, creating a pressure gradient way beyond what the ship can handle. It was heartbreaking. We lost some of our best people. As captain, I have to take full responsibility. It was my decision to make, and I have to live with the consequences.
Oh man, chat, there's not really a bad one here. You aren't to blame. The crew knew the risks. We have to move on. Probably we have to move on, I think, is the worst one.
You have to look to the future. You can't dwell
We
on
could
the
also be
past,
silent,
on things
couldn't
you
we?
can't change.
I'm not gonna do that because that might be really boring.
In my defense, I will say...
Hey,
I've
Boki, thank
avoided
you so
the
much
whole
for the
ordeal.
follow. Welcome. Welcome to the NerdPersona army.
senior staff.
Hopefully
willing
you
to
are
trust
enjoying
me.
the stream so far. How
There
is your
was a
day
lot of
going?
pushback from my former XO. And I think that cost me his confidence. I don't want you to pull any punches. Certainly not on my account. But once we decide on a course of action, I need everyone to fully commit to the mission.
Don't you worry. I'm not pulling any
Anything short of that
punches.
just won't work.
What happens if
And
they
that's
don't?
when things start to go sideways.
And what
Chat,
happens if they don't?
if I have the option to shoot,
There's a
we're
chain
gonna
of
do it.
command for a reason. We all have our orders.
That's true. Everyone on this ship should know that.
Sometimes the occasional reminder doesn't hurt. Look, I'll be
So
blunt.
Eric, just to catch you up,
We can't afford another mistake.
we are trying to make our
Yes, I can.
our first officer.
my career
We're trying
is
to make them a
hanging in the balance here.
sociopath.
We need a win.
I just realized the emotes I have access to. Oh yeah, yeah,
I understand.
yeah. Chat, you get some free emotes just for following. You get the classic doggone it. You get the NerdPersona logo and the stare emote just for following. And then if you want to subscribe, that's when you get the awesome animated emotes, including the famous one where you get to pet my cat, which is crazy. So hopefully you guys enjoy those.
On a more positive note, Starfleet has tasked us with what they're calling a mission of the highest priority. Escorting a senior diplomat to Hotari space. Two previously peaceful and otherwise non-aggressive civilizations now find themselves on the brink of all-out war.
So it's a peacekeeping mission.
Oh no, chat.
see it as a
Our
golden
first
opportunity
mission is
to not only
peacekeeping,
prove what the Resolute
and
and
we're
crew are
trying to be a
truly capable of,
sociopath.
but also a mission for which we're uniquely qualified. This ionic
Can you guys
storm,
hear the game audio
a
okay?
long-range sensor
Or is it too
suggested
quiet?
Several orders of magnitude stronger than anything on record. A total anomaly like nothing we've seen before.
Lubu is gonna
You'll
love
never
this.
guess where it leads.
Hatari.
Exactly. Very nearly in the precise location where we're headed. Where I imagine the interference will be
Sounds good to me.
exponentially
Sweet.
greater. But the diplomat will brief us on the details of the rendezvous.
Who's the
Who
diplomat?
is the senior diplomat we're escorting?
That I don't know. Starfleet hasn't said.
Oh, is it gonna be a
But I don't
cameo
wanna get ahead of
appearance? Bro, if it's cameo, I'm gonna be
Expect we'll have
excited.
some rough sledding when we arrive, so I need you to prepare the crew for the worst. There's just one more thing I want to clarify up front. The metric that for me will be the ultimate measure of your success.
What is it?
If after serving as my first officer, you don't one day find yourself with a ship of your own, then I will consider it my personal failure.
Bro, we're gonna get our own ship?
That might happen is entirely up to you. But it goes
Dude, the
without
sooner
saying,
the
you
better.
have my full support.
Hopefully that day comes sooner rather than
Oh
later.
my gosh.
Like I said, when it happens is entirely up to you. But first, you have to be willing to put in the work.
Of course.
Come, let me introduce you to the crew.
Stream looks like it's holding up good. Bro, he is not having it with us. Did you see that? Look, they're both angry. Hey, thank you, Love is what I got for following. Welcome to the Nerd Persona Army. How's your day going today? Are you into Star Trek? Here we are, chat, the bridge. It's pretty good. Great. Glad to hear that. Oh. Well, hey, I still got to treat everyone like they're special. Because you are special. Everyone in this chat is special.
I'd like to introduce Commander Jara.
Chat, should we start a mutiny against our captain and just take over the ship?
Some quick introductions. This is Lieutenant Handar, our helmsman, one of the best in the business.
One of.
Well, what he lacks
Yes.
in humility more than makes up for in ability.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Yes, we should start a
Likewise.
mutiny.
Next, we have Commander Westbrook, our chief science officer.
Bro, look at the
Come
captain.
rely
He is
on his
not
expert
qualified,
counsel
clearly,
on
to
a
run this
regular
ship.
basis.
Pleasure.
It's just plot. That's
Commander
right.
Frydek, it is such an honor to meet you.
Ma'am, can you, like,
This is our
step
tactical
back for a
officer,
second?
Lieutenant Bedrosian. been looking forward to meeting you for about as long as I can remember.
I've been following your career for quite some time.
Been stalking me?
And I look forward to learning as much as I can from you.
You've heard.
That's very kind of you to say. I'm happy to be here.
Well, I have to admit, one of the reasons I've followed your career is because you're part Kobliad. Because of what you've overcome. Starfleet stands up for people who can't defend themselves. And you were one of those.
Need to shave half the captain's mustache off when
You've
he's.
done so much to protect others
Yes.
who need it. I really admire that. So, you've been something of an inspiration.
Stop talking about me.
That's very kind of you to say, but enough about me. We have a lot of work to do.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh no, Chad, I feel bad now.
And then, of course, you've already met Commander Ermont.
Dude, he
Please,
does
do
not
everything
like
you
us.
Can to make Commander Rydak feel at home here. I'll be on the starbase. Have an urgent meeting with the starbase commander to get our
Heard her laugh
authorization
from
to get
3
underway.
walls away. Apparently,
They
she's
drag their
appreciating
feet
the
in
stream.
longer,
Oh,
we'll make
good.
our rendezvous. The bridge is yours.
Good. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream. Sit in the captain's chair. Guys, we don't even need to do mutiny. We're already the captain. Look at this. What the crap?
Commander, Chief Engineer Chovak needs to lower the structural integrity field. He's sent a crew out to recalibrate the emitters in response to the danger posed by the storm. We just need your go-ahead.
Oh, chat, this is it.
Mission granted.
Lowering structural integrity field now.
Entering maintenance mode.
Maintenance mode?
Condition blue.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
The storm is getting worse.
Looks like they turned off the SIF.
Great. Let's get to that emitter.
Wait, why didn't we get to the emitter first and then turn off the SIF? I'm an engineer. I feel like I'm qualified to say that. Am I crazy, chat? Like, why wouldn't you get there first?
Half expect to see her in pieces again.
She's still got some scars on
Unless the SIF is like
her. It adds care.
got radiation, I guess that would be
When
different.
I joined Starfleet, all I wanted was a ride out of town. But this isn't exactly how I pictured it.
On the outside of the ship?
No.
I would love to
Sometimes
stand
it
on the
feels like
outside
we're
of a
just part
spaceship.
of machinery. Don't you want more than that?
No.
I mean, Starfleet is noble and all, but it's still a machine.
I am more than that. So are you. You wanted to get away. I enlisted because I didn't want to wait years just to get out and see the galaxy.
That's fair.
I wanted to go somewhere.
Chat, would anyone in here like work for Starfleet, or do you think it's like so dangerous?
Just because I'm cranking a hyperspanner up in a Jeffries tube today
I mean, you
doesn't
being
mean it's
crazy
all
is a
I'll ever
separate
be.
question. Yeah. That's true.
Diaz to Commander Chovak.
I'm not exactly what you call normal.
Acknowledged. You may proceed with the recalibration.
Oh, that worked out pretty good. The mouse controls. W. W's in the chat. Pick up calibration tool.
Beginning recalibration.
Tune nodes to center of the circular indicators. Okay. Oh. Wait, do I have to... Is this like a mini game? Oh. Oh. Gotcha.
Looks good. That wasn't so hard.
I think I want to meet a tribble. I think that's what they're called. Yeah. Yeah, tribbles are like the little furry puffball things. That would be awesome. Do not feed
Commander
them,
Westbrook,
though.
right? Chief Science Officer.
You remembered my
Don't
name
ever
and
give
my
them
rank.
food. Starve their
Impressive.
furry hide. For anyone who doesn't know,
Yes,
whenever you
I'm the
feed a
chief
tribble,
science
they
officer,
breed like
and I have the
crazy.
dubious honor of being the most senior officer on this bridge. I know this ship inside and out. Better than just about anyone.
So you're useful.
Well, I'm so glad you said that. Now I know exactly who to
Oh
turn to when I
my
have
gosh.
Questions are more Commander Ermott's territory. Captain Solano primarily relies on my knowledge and expertise when he needs answers. I'm curious, though. A Kobliad, or
That's what I was gonna
half
say.
in
Yeah,
your case,
absolutely.
is an odd choice for first officer.
Bro, are you being racist right now?
But if, as an example, we found ourselves in a hostile situation and you were suddenly incapacitated because you needed an infusion, what would happen then? You'd leave Captain Solano without an XO.
Oh.
Granted, that would be a worst-case scenario.
It's never been a problem.
Outside the realm of possibility.
Bro, that's what second
My
officers
entire
are for.
career, It's never been an issue, or caused the slightest problem.
Yeah,
And
bro.
I don't expect this to be any different.
I was just curious, that's all.
I actually don't like this guy. I think everyone else is really nice. We're just being a jerk
Can I
to
be
them, but
blunt,
this guy is like
I
our
see no
enemy.
reason to stop now.
Commander Sutherland, your predecessor, was one of the best first officers in all of Starfleet.
Yeah, until
His
she
record
blew
was
up half the
impeccable and
ship.
His reputation was without equal. I mean no disrespect, but the shoes you're stepping into are almost impossible to fill.
For anyone who joined the stream late, I guess the reason we're a first officer is because they were doing some testing with the ship, and they ended up like pushing the ship too far, and they ended up like exposing the dilithium crystals, which is like how they get into hyperspace, and they broke the warp bubble, so it like killed 20 people. So
And he was one of my closest friends. So I
do
can
you
only
have a
hope that you'll live up
problem?
to expectations.
Mr. Westbrook, if you have some kind of problem with me, and you just met me so it has nothing to do with me, you're gonna have to figure out how to get over it.
Dang.
And I'm not going.
Holy crap, we have
Do you
no
read me?
chill.
Loud and clear. I'll stick to science. That is what this ship is for.
Oh, we're a
Very
science
well.
vessel. That's cool. That's cool.
Seeing as Captain Solano is on the
I've never
starbase,
piloted
let
a
me give
science
you an
vessel
update
before.
On this ion storm we're flying into. It's unusual, unlike anything I've
In
ever seen.
in Star Trek
At the
Online,
moment, I can't tell you if the
I
Resolute will
like
shake it off or if we're putting ourselves at risk.
I like being an
However,
explorer
if we learn
vessel.
more
you
about
know.
its patterns, its
I
nature,
like going to different
we
planets
can
and
come up
stuff.
with a scientific countermeasure. Just a moment.
Well, that doesn't look good.
We've got a massive energy wave inbound.
On screen.
Oh no.
Tracing its trajectory.
Starbase docking clamps are holding.
The storm's emissions are fluctuating, coming in waves. And if my projections are right, we're about to get hit by a wideband burst of ionic energy, like a tsunami.
I'm reading power abnormalities all over the
Guys,
ship.
I'm not gonna call red alert. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it silent. We're just gonna let the ship have something happen. Did we die? Oh, I have to do it. Oh, chat. We have to call red alert.
Red alert.
Oh, man. I was really hoping that you could say nothing and there would be consequences. Yeah, why even make it a choice?
Activating main gangway and retracting.
I don't know.
Sensor visualization on screen.
With the structural integrity field shut down, we can't take a direct hit.
Time to impact. 1 minute.
Shield systems are severely impacted. We have limited protection.
I need every available.
By the way, the
solution.
graphics are on maximum, so this is as good as it gets. I'm sorry if it is a little fuzzy in areas.
There's a better way.
I'm sending all auxiliary power to the deflector dish.
Send the aux power to the shield.
Do you think anybody's gonna listen to us
Reactivate
since
the
we're being a
entire shield
jerk?
Bubble, but it's a directional threat.
Probably
So
not.
we can orient all we have towards the wave. You have to believe me.
We only get one shot at this. We can't afford
All right, chat. This is important. So here's let's do a poll. New poll. All right. Save ship. So we've got deflector dish. or shields. I think that was right. And we'll make it 60 seconds long. What did she say? Like some science words, I think.
To get it wrong.
That's right, which is why.
Yeah, it's an ion storm. It's an ion pulse that's like coming towards us right now. All right, you guys seem to really want that deflector dish. I think deflector dish is probably the better idea too. All right, let's do it, chat.
We need to send power to our shields.
Commander Westbrook, use the deflector dish.
Already working on it. Optimal timing displayed. It's going to be tight.
Good. Send a pulse on my command.
All right, let's do this.
Now.
Uh-oh. Chat, apparently I can't. Apparently I can't manage very well. Oh, you can die in this game. Wow. What's the difference? Issue the command when the indicator is green. It tells you how to play the game?
Use the deflector dish.
That's kind of lame.
Optimal timing displayed. It's going to be tight.
To be fair, I wasn't really listening to
Send a
anyone.
pulse on my command. Now.
We got it. This is it.
All hands, brace for impact.
Brace for impact, chat. Hold on to your butts. Isn't that what they say in Jurassic Park? Isn't that the famous Samuel L. Jackson line? Oh, I love that emote, Aether.
Experienced a surge of radiation.
Oh, crap, dude.
This radiation supercharged
Dang.
the plasma, forcing it to backflush through the system.
That's not
creating
good.
a dangerous imbalance.
Blow out every primary system on the ship.
Just tell us what you need us.
I need you to traverse the hull to the access port to recalibrate the port nacelle plasma regulator.
Bro, we got an ion storm out there. You're gonna, like, microwave these people.
We've reached the first access point.
Understood. Do you see the override for the level 1 failsafe circuits?
No. It's gone. Oh, there it is.
Affirmative.
It's like he never opens the hatch.
It should allow us to stop the EPS flow to the warp engine without triggering an automatic core shutdown.
There we go. This feels like engineering. This is actually kind of fun.
Failsafe override engaged.
Are you sure? I am registering some crosstalk in the bypass circuit.
Bro, I just
Trap
did it.
the signals so they don't interfere with each other.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Is that an SD card? What is that? That's some primitive technology. Okay, it's not. But it's not very used very much anymore.
Disabled. Moving on to the EPS.
My truck is old enough, it has an SD card in it. Isn't that crazy?
Heads up, Carter.
You can literally put music on the SD card and stick it in the truck.
It's coming right toward us. I'm gonna try to disrupt it with my phaser.
Oh, we get to use the phaser. Okay, aim. Yo, we got an aim mechanic. Okay, we can't shoot them. Sorry, chat. We can't shoot her. Can you imagine tasing someone on the hull of a ship? Man, that's dark. Wait, whoa. You're gonna give me 5 minutes to walk, but like, I can only walk? Oh, use your phaser to clear a path. Oh, that makes sense. Alright, this is kind of fun. Feels like zombies mode in Call of Duty almost. Bro, she's so bad at this. Was she not shooting anyone? Like any of these things? Like, am I carrying her right now? I know she's got a phaser. Oh, damn.
60%. We're almost to the regulator.
Oh. Dang, these things are popping up everywhere. Oh. Friendly fire. Bro, they're firing back now?
We're at the regulator. Opening the
Oh no, chat, she's gonna defend us? She couldn't even shoot one that was coming towards me.
Causes an overload in the engine. You must work efficiently.
Efficiently. Not with this mouse sensitivity. Alright. There we go. Oh man, you really have to crank that sucker.
EPS manifold adjusters reset to neutral.
Okay, what do I have to do here? Oh, do we have to line these up?
EPS lines to the port warp engine are back in balance.
Chat, that didn't look like it was balanced, did it? It looks like the game just kind of handed it to me. I'm still figuring it out. Oh, crap. Oh, it's good enough. Good enough for government work. Holy crap. Captain, what did you do? Oh, that was close.
Get down! DS to bridge. We just lost the docking clamp.
Warp engines can't be that important. Yeah, who needs them? As long as you're in space, it's
Got a lot
fine.
of debris coming down.
Who needs oxygen?
Can't finish the EPS
Why do we need to
calculation
breathe?
in these conditions. Please advise.
Right?
We have to release the ship from that other docking clamp or the hull will be ripped apart.
There's a problem. The clamps are supposed to disengage automatically in an emergency, but it's not working.
Not working.
What are our options?
The docking clamps are fitted with exploding bolts for an emergency release.
Exploding bolts.
We've got crew out there. That'd be like setting off a bomb next to them.
Maybe there's another way.
Starbase is hailing us.
Put him through.
Resolute. The remaining mooring arm is failing. You need to disengage from the starbase now. The damage to the station will be catastrophic.
The docking clamp isn't functioning. We're exploring our
The
options.
option is to detonate the emergency release.
Commander, hear me out. Reverse the polarity of the hull, which theoretically will repel the docking clamps.
And repel the engineering crew right off the hull into the storm.
This is Captain Solano.
Dang.
Go ahead.
Oh, he has to be on screen.
Commander, what are you doing? Blow the bolts on the docking clamp.
The captain doesn't know the whole story.
I'm giving you an order. Jara?
All due respect, sir, it's a more complex situation than when you
Jara,
disembarked.
I need you to do the right thing. We can't have this go sideways before we even leave for the mission.
How about we just don't do anything?
Captain made himself quite clear.
They're gonna get hammered with debris out there. Reverse the polarity.
There is protocol.
All right, chat. We got another important one. Do we blow the bolts or reverse polarity? If it was me, what to do? If it was me, I would suggest we reverse the polarity because they at least have a chance of surviving. Oh my gosh. Blow the bolts. Holy crap. Holy crap. Alright, chat, you got less than 60 seconds. Make up your mind. I will literally do whatever chat says. If you say to blow the bolts, we're gonna blow it. We're just having no mercy. Well, I guess in a way we're listening to our captain, right? Dang. Dang, like this game didn't even give us a second to like sit in the chair and just like go out into space, did it? It was just like, all right, this is what you're doing. Oh my gosh, blowing the bolts is winning. Holy crap. All right. All right, chat. Let's do it.
And there are lives.
What is the holdup?
We're going to blow the bolts. Starbase, stand by. We'll warn our crew to take cover.
Boy, everybody liked that? Everybody on our crew liked that we were blowing the bolts?
Repair crew, this is Acting Captain Jara Rydek. Be advised, you have more micro debris incoming. Find cover.
Cover? Really?
Aether, what is that? What is that emote? Looks like a moon or a cracker or
What about
something.
you? Carter, maybe we can both get behind this.
The sound when you get hit by debris is a bonk.
They've blown the other docking clamp. Hurry!
Oh, crap. Oh! That was close. I did get there in time, right? Pretty sure I did. Bro, we're like Captain America right now. It was supposed to be a salute. Oh, I see.
Plasma imbalance is reaching
I see.
critical
The standard
condition. We are
bonk
moments
salute.
from primary system failure.
I got it.
Chat, this isn't good. Wait, we just turned that thing. Oh, he's gonna break it. He's gonna break it. Let's break it, chat. Oh my gosh. W's in the chat to push that up. Holy crap, guys. I'm pushing so hard. That's the warp core. Oh my gosh, that's so hard. Holy crap. They weren't kidding with this game. W's, W's, W's. Go, go, go. Let's go! We did it! Oh, crap. That would have been a good time for a bonk. We just let her go? No, I can't do that.
I got you.
He's not the sociopath, right?
Petty Officer Etzelar's hurt and unconscious.
I'd feel so bad. Like, I'm okay with being a jerk to people, but I feel so bad. Like, yeah, bye.
Situation has changed.
Have fun.
You are at risk of triggering a substantial electromagnetic arc to approach the main hull the way you came.
But Commander, the way we came is the nearest airlock.
There's an auxiliary hatch near you on the far end of the pylon. You must bring Miss Etzelar there to access the interior.
All right.
Roger that. Going there now.
Oh, dang. It ain't looking good, chat. I'm sure we'll be fine.
I'm at the auxiliary hatch.
Oh, her boots are back on. Nice. Man, is that all that separates the interior from the outside? Is like a ladder and a small door?
No time to fight me on this. Get in there.
Alright, we'll go in first.
You better be right behind me.
We'll be selfish. We'll go in first. Oh, dang. Oh no. And you let her go. And you let her go.
We're in.
Bro got electrocuted by space lightning, and we're like, she's fine.
They're safe. Bringing the Sith fully online.
Do it.
I just got a notification chat that Hybrid Paragon, who was in our chat earlier, he started playing Elden Ring, which we were literally talking about earlier.
Carter.
I'm okay.
That's so funny.
I'm okay. But that's a lot.
Here, let me help you.
Dang, bro, she got microwaved like a bag of popcorn. Oh.
Medical. We've
It's
got
kind of
one
a sweet
wounded at my
tattoo.
location. Millie.
Oh,
She's fine. Just a flesh wound.
We'll see you at sickbay.
Status report.
The repair crew made it inside. EPS flow is back to nominal levels. The SIF is back up.
All right, Sif's
does
back
this
up.
affect
Let's
mission
go.
readiness,
Let's go,
Mr.
chat.
The Resolute suffered damage from the exploding bolts, but we've successfully moored to the station. The ship is secure. Our systems are coming back online, but we have a fair amount of repairs before we're ready to go.
Put a halt on the roll-off of Starbase engineering staff. We have a schedule to keep. Send updates to my ready room. Commander Rydek, with me.
Oh, dang. I thought he was telling me to, like, update him, and I'm like, nah, we're not going to do that. That was the quietest sigh I've ever seen. I didn't even hear him do
What a
it.
debacle.
Maybe they forgot to put the audio in there
I
or
was caught with
something.
my pants down. Not even on my own ship with
Bro,
I had to go
don't
running
take
out
your
of the
pants down,
Starbase commander's
please.
office just to.
This is why we're doing a mutiny.
But you followed my order. I appreciate that. Hell, I'm relieved.
I'm just going to stare at him in awkward silence. Can we actually be quiet? Will it let us? Chat, we literally have to vote on every single one. Why would you even put the bar down there? Why would you do that? Oh, well. Because, like, man, you know what? I should do a playthrough of The Walking Dead for you guys. Because it's so funny when you're just quiet and people are like, you have nothing to say. I guess 3.
I did it because it was the right thing to do at the time. It's protocol for a reason.
That doesn't make this better, Jara.
You told me to do
You
it.
see my problem, don't you? They were all against me on that bridge. They were ready to go against my orders. I'm not blind to it.
I'll keep him in line.
If there are any problems, I'll keep them in line.
At least I can count on you.
We'll keep him straight, chat. Start phasing anyone with the stun setting if they don't listen. Oh, I meant to say no.
Sure.
We're gonna be drinking on the job, chat. We're gonna get fired for that. His name is Zach.
Thank you.
What a Chad name. I thought his name was J. Jonah Jameson. Maybe I should install
Your
a mod.
predecessor, Commander Sutherland, is missed. But for all the adoration of the crew, including the senior staff, I just couldn't rely on him. He would question, undermine me in front of the crew.
Chat, we're gonna undermine him in front of the crew.
I sometimes think they still hear
We're
his
totally
voice.
doing that.
That sort of thing is a way of lingering. And you can't argue with a ghost.
It's all in your head,
Maybe
bud.
it's you, not the crew, that still hears the voice of Commander
Call it about.
You need to let go of it.
I don't know.
Hey, what's up, Dan and Thomas? 4252.
You or the crew
Welcome to the
move forward
chat.
that way?
How's your day going?
You're
Yes, 2 was the right option, I think.
Now, this won't be easy, but I'm glad I have you here with me.
Glad to be here, Captain.
And despite it all, we got our final Starfleet clearance to depart. So if you'll fetch Mr. Ermot, we'll knock out the final details of any outstanding repairs, then we'll set out for Hotari.
Man, how many more repairs do we have to make? Because we literally just fixed the ship. Got hit by a tsunami, and then... You know what, chat? We're not going to drink it. We're going to take his liquor, pour it into the glass, and then not drink it. That's so disrespectful.
Ready or not? Here we go.
Did anyone in chat poison that alcohol? Better not have. Don't tell me you did that. Nothing much, just got like 20 assignments done. That's a lot of assignments. Congratulations on doing 20 of them. I'm so glad I'm done with school. I did not like school.
All departments reporting full
I mean, I like the
readiness.
people there, right? But there's something about working for free that I'm just like, nah.
This is my favorite moment. Right
It was
now.
quite a struggle getting through college because of that.
Is always full of possibility.
But then once you start getting paid, you're like, oh, this is so much better.
Don't let the Admiralty hear you say that.
Captain on the bridge.
Sit. Sit, everyone. You all know, I'm not big on speeches. We're embarking on the first mission since our refit. Let's make it a good one.
Yeah, it's due by noon
Disengage docking
tomorrow.
clamps.
Oh, man. I'm such a procrastinator.
Docking clamps released.
Thrusters ahead, Mr. Handar.
Like, literally, if an assignment was due at noon, I would literally calculate in my head how long it would take me to do the assignment and then wait till the literally last second. And then I'd be like freaking out at like 11:59. I'm like, oh, I don't have the assignment done. I don't recommend doing that. It was not good.
That should do it. Set a course for the Hotari system. Prepare to go to Warp 8.
Warp
Hi, Captain.
8, bro, we're flying. Chat. Do we get to vote on what we say? Oh, dude. Dude. We gotta poll that. What to say? I think it was like engage, right? Engage, do it, make way. I like the do it or make way because do it just kind of reminds me of Star Wars. It's funny. They gave me the assignments on Monday. Oh, dang. Oh, man. This is a big deal, chat. This will set the course for what kind of a captain we are. Are we saying engage and copying Picard? Are we saying do it like Palpatine from a different universe? Or are we saying make way? Like we're just going to bust through any ship that gets in our way. What are we doing, chat? Got 30 seconds. I say, last one, make way. Engage. Engage, that's a classic one. That's a classic Picard. All right. Ooh, that's tough. I think we'll do engage. Classic. Can't beat it. Make way is a good one. I'm sure it'll come up again. Bro, you see that smirk that she just gave? She's like, yeah, I'm running this ship.
Simple, but effective.
That smirk. That'll be my chair. That will be our chair, chat.
Whoa. Careful.
Thank you. I'm fine. Really,
You don't look fine.
Bro, shut up. Bro, you look like you're ill. Yeah, don't just say that to people.
I have to get to sickbay.
Go.
Man, we got it bad. Oh, no.
Help me get her inside.
I'm surprised they don't have like a sick bay next to the bridge, right? Wouldn't that make sense? Why do you have to travel like halfway through the ship just to get to sick bay? I don't know.
Well, that was quite a scare.
Bro, we're drinking that
Minutes
purple
more and it would've
juice.
been one of the shortest tenures on
Thank you,
Earth
Dana
for a first
Thomas, for the follow. Welcome to the
Is that
NerdPersona army.
The engineer that was out on the hull?
We're getting a lot of follows
Sorry
tonight.
to
You guys are
remember
on
all that, but
fire. We've
she
gotten
lived.
3 subs and
Needs rest. You
like
should work
we've
it out
gotten
yourself.
I think 5 follows tonight.
Your
So
radio
thank you
levels got
everyone
dangerously
so
low
much.
and destabilized your cell structure.
We're gonna have to play more Star
This
Trek
is
at this rate,
definitely one
you
of
know?
the more memorable first days I can think of.
My name is Dr. Aram Duval, Chief Medical Officer. To be honest, I've never met a Kobliad before. You're...
Rare. I know.
Bro, we're rare.
I was going to say special. Your people's numbers have dwindled, despite the Federation's efforts to find a more readily
Did she
available
just call me
alternative to iridium
stupid?
needed to survive. Yet you joined Starfleet.
Special?
And managed to thrive. And that
Excuse me?
responsibility must be overwhelming. Maybe even a burden at times.
It's who I am, man.
I know what it means. And I know the responsibility that comes with it. But I can't be anything more than who I am. And if someone has a problem with that, or expects something else, then that's their problem, not mine.
That's
That is their
exactly
problem.
that. And don't worry, I won't treat you like a science
Hey,
experiment.
Aether.
I just do the science and leave the experiments to
I'm glad the
someone
sound effects are working.
You don't agree with his methods?
I'll have to
I
add
don't agree
more.
with his definition of acceptable risks. Not when the lives of your crew are at stake.
I think if you save up enough
professional opinion
points,
is
you
that the
can
accident took a toll.
applaud or
More than he's
something.
willing to admit. He's overstressed.
I'll have to add like a boo or
operating in
something.
the pressure cooker of his own mind, which is never a good headspace when the lives of your crew are at stake. What concerns me is that now he's even further away from the thing he's been chasing his entire career. Breakthrough discovery. The major innovation.
No risk, no reward.
The more the time passes and the further out of reach it gets, the more
Oh
risks
no.
to take.
We all have to chase our dreams, don't we? We need to take some risks. Isn't that why we joined Starfleet?
The ship is cooked.
But not
Man,
at the expense of other
she
people's
did not
lives.
like that
It's
chat.
too high a price to pay. I have to admit,
Oh
I was
no.
concerned when I heard what happened on the bridge. You just followed Solano's orders despite having better options in front of you.
You just called me special. I don't even want to
This word travels
hear
fast around
what
here.
you have to say.
It's a small ship, and everyone's curious about the new XO. Fortunately, your cell structure is almost completely stabilized. And I'll spare us both the lecture, but I do feel it's my responsibility to remind you, without regular infusions of Deridium, you will not live. It's as simple as that.
Gotta get our shots, man.
Understood.
Then, my work here is done.
We can't like get one attached to us permanently.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be lurking outside of sickbay. I didn't want to intrude, so it felt more appropriate to wait out here.
It's kind of creepy a little
We
bit.
were all worried about you. Or I should say I was. I wasn't sure what was happening at first. But then I realized it was your condition.
I'm feeling
totally
much better.
fine.
Thank you. It's just part of who I am.
Well, being a jerk sometimes is part of who I am. So, I'm sorry for that. You trusted my intuition earlier, with the deflector pulse. I felt I should thank you for that.
Well, thank you for coming. Even though you didn't have to.
I wanted to.
Is he hitting on us? Anybody else ever jump to conclusions like that? Like somebody's just like remotely nice to you and
The
you're like,
shuttle will be cleared for service.
Yes, sir.
hello?
Storm in the Hotari region will interfere with our transporters. So we need all available shuttlecraft in working order.
Excuse me, Commander.
Petty Officer Maros, I will leave you to your work.
Did you see that smile he just gave?
I stopped by Soothay's on Earth. I figured you'd want to know.
Is she mad?
Did she say anything about... Is she mad at me for wanting to hatch first?
She had some choice words.
She told us to.
You're gonna have to make things...
She can't be mad at us, chat, because she told us to go first.
Come on. I have
What?
to run the final diagnostic.
What? She's like, no, go first. And I'm like, okay.
I can't stay long. I've got a
The
long
world?
to-do list before we get to Hotari, and things are piling on faster than I can check them off. We're making all our last-minute checks and security too.
One thing at a
Tactical
time.
and security are short-staffed.
We'll just have to take things as they come. Control what we can, and roll with the punches.
Next thing you're gonna tell me you're listening to Andorian jazz.
No.
The point is, the right time might never come. So, I'm just gonna roll with it. I had a chance to think about this while I was away. Then you and Yuli
Gotta
almost
keep
got killed
hydrated.
out on the hull. And I thought it was important that I just come out and tell you. Instead of tiptoeing around it. Or worse.
Did I do something wrong? We're gonna be like totally
Me or something?
over our
No,
heads.
I'm sorry. I'm probably making too big of a deal here. What I'm trying to say is, we've been really good friends for a long time.
So she wants to be best
I
friends.
got back here and I couldn't ignore it anymore. I want to see if there's more between us than just being friends.
All right, chat. We need a new poll. Do we like her? That is surprising. Wait, I can't even spell. Surprising? What were the other options? I feel the same way, or are you sure? I feel the same, or are you sure? All right, chat. What are we doing? Do we like her? We don't even know her. She's just like, no, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's any way to be like a jerk about this. Are you sure? Is probably the jerkiest one. That is surprising. Those are both really good. Oh my gosh. Chat, you got like 20 seconds left. I think I'm voting for that is surprising. That's so good. All right. We're gonna go with that as surprising.
This is all kind of unexpected.
Oh no, we're gonna break her heart, aren't we?
I didn't expect this either. But here we are. And I didn't want to ignore it. I just figured I'd steer right into it.
Whoa.
Well, what do you think?
Oh no, we gotta do it again.
About as direct as I can stomach.
I like you too, not sure how I feel. Not sure how I feel. Or we're better as friends. Friends or nah? Alright, chat, let's do this. Man, we're having to do a lot of polls. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the polls. If the polls get to be too much, let me know. Not sure how I feel. Man, that's rough. Not so we're just like, are you telling me, chat, we're just gonna like dangle her on the end of a rope and just be like, I don't really know. I haven't really thought about it. Not quite sure what we're gonna do. Oh my gosh. Got like 10 seconds, chat. Oh my golly. Oh my golly. We're probably going with not sure how I feel. Not sure how I feel. All right, chat. Let's do it.
You can do that too. Be direct with me.
That's a lot to think about.
I know it is.
Don't.
So, maybe I should think it over.
Oh, yeah.
I thought we had to vote a third time for a second. I'm like, ugh. I'm like, can we just get it over with?
Hanging?
Chat, are we leaving her hanging? Oh, she didn't like that.
I just don't want this to be weird now. Nilly saw it coming. She said it might make things uncomfortable if I said something. And that's the last thing I want. You're important to me, if that wasn't obvious.
She said that?
She really?
Oh,
You
sorry.
said that? You talked about it with her?
The freeze was my fault.
Who else would I talk to about this?
Fair enough.
Level 1 diagnostic complete.
You've got some thinking to do. Just don't take too long.
We're gonna take the entire game if we are allowed to. The entire game. Cast Adrift. I do like how like each chapter they use the episode text. That's nice.
Dropping to impulse.
That's a lot of rocks.
Ionic interference surging, Captain.
That's a lot of nuts. Oh.
We can take it.
We are at the correct coordinates to meet the shuttle.
Even our captain doesn't care. He's like, whatever.
Find us our diplomat, if you will.
Aye, Captain.
Is our diplomat a rock?
Let's reduce the noise. Filter out
Yep.
environmental signals. I can manually tune what's left for Federation signal types. I've located the shuttle.
Opening comms.
On screen.
Shuttle to Resolute. Shuttle to Resolute. Debris field. Lost maneuvering.
Oh man.
Losing.
I can't get it any clearer.
Ooh.
Get a transporter lock. It's just not happening.
It's because
Power
she's
up the
probably
tractor
rotating too
We'll
much.
pull them directly into the docking bay.
Diaz, you good to run the tractor emitter?
Yes, sir.
USS Excelsior.
Come on, Diaz.
I know that name from somewhere. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what Star Trek thing that's from.
First thing, lock onto the shuttle and stabilize
I'm not
the
sure.
rotation.
Okay. Stabilize the shuttlecraft. There we go. Look at that. We're like experts.
We're pulling in
Dude, the
debris.
rock's getting in the way. Use the tractor beam to deflect the asteroids. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that was so close. Oh, no. Oh, the sensitivity, man. It's so bad. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that was so close. I wish you guys could feel like how bad this is. It's so hard to get it in that circle.
That's gonna take out the shuttle. Here's the bridge. There's a large piece of debris headed for the shuttle. The tractor beam can't handle it.
Run the ship into it.
Take it?
I believe so.
Chat. That's big brain right there. I thought the same thing as the captain. Right.
Here we go. Maneuvering thrusters bearing 53 Mark 17, 200 meters on an intercept course.
Let's do this. Nice.
Whoa! Someone's working hard on the bridge.
Well, something's happening to the tractor beam. There we go. Nice. Nice job.
Got the shuttlecraft on board.
Good job. We're on our way down to meet them.
Terra firma, so to speak.
Spock?
Ambassador Spock.
Chat, I called it earlier. I called it. I knew it was going to be a cameo. Because they're like, oh, we don't know who Starfleet is sending. Of course it's going to be a cameo. It's frickin' Spock.
Captain, we'll be right down to meet you, sir.
In that case, I will wait for him here.
Dude, Spock is like old, man. He lived forever. Welcome aboard.
Wow.
I'm just going to be awkward.
Say, welcome to the Resolute, Ambassador.
Thank you, Petty Officer.
Carter? Carter Diaz. Sir.
I am pleased to meet you, Petty Officer Carter Diaz. It appears I have you to thank for my safe arrival. Your assistance arrived not a moment too soon, if I may say so.
We had some help.
Well, it wasn't all me. I got some help from upstairs.
A bombastic approach to clearing debris. We thought we were prepared for our arrival in Otari space, but it is evident my craft was not sufficiently robust for such intense ionic activity.
The storm has been pretty intense.
There was an element that was most unusual. Before you came to our aid, our maneuvering thrusters and impulse engines were rendered inoperable. So we attempted a short traversal at warp speed, only to find that we could not achieve warp at all, even though our diagnostics computer showed no faults or anomalies.
Do you see the girl in the background that's like, I don't know what I'm doing?
It is possible. But in practice, we find it is not.
I can't speculate.
I'd rather investigate than speculate.
A sound principle.
Take readings, run some additional diagnostic checks.
Man, if this game like popped up a message on the top left and said Spock liked that,
thank you,
I would
Ambassador Spock.
print that on a piece of paper and frame it.
Excuse me.
I'm honored to have you aboard.
Because Vulcans aren't supposed to have
Like to,
emotions,
we're already behind.
but Spock is half human, so he has emotions. That's why in like the J.J. Abrams one, he's like wailing on Kirk. A provocation. Chat, we never got to use the replicator. We didn't get food.
Ambassador Spock, my senior staff. It's not every day that a captain gets to welcome a Starfleet legend aboard.
You flatter me, Captain Solano. But legend implies the past tense, whereas I am very much focused on our present circumstances.
I didn't mean to suggest you were stuck in the past.
Even
You're
Spock
right,
doesn't like the captain.
Not the most diplomatic choice of
Let's
words.
focus on the future.
We're all curious about the future, Ambassador.
Oh.
Specifically, what exactly are we getting involved in here?
We got
Oh,
basics from
hey
Starfleet.
Dana, I was not expecting
Two
that.
formerly peaceful neighbors are now on the brink of
At
war.
first, I thought something was wrong with my computer.
The tension
I
between
forgot
them
I had
grows
that.
fiercer by the hour.
Thank you for the water.
Lydia and Hotari. The Lydians are the more advanced species. They made first contact with the Hotari over a century ago. This is Tau.
Bro, the Illydians have that sweet stash.
It is rich in dilithium, and for decades, the Hotari and the Illydians have shared a mining operation.
For anyone who doesn't know, dilithium is like these pinkish crystals that they use to put in their warp drives to achieve hyperspace travel.
Until recently, the Hotari have suddenly and forcefully seized
I didn't know what it
control
did, so
of
I
the
was like, I
mining
gotta
operation
press it to find
and
out.
expelled the Illydians from their
It was so out of left field. I'm like, water? Like, I thought an Avatar
official
introduction was playing.
told by
Like,
the
the full
Hotari
thing.
when they
That's good,
requested
though.
Federation mediation, but the details remain scant. Communications between all parties have been limited by the ionic interference.
How did this happen?
How is it the Hotari were able to turn the tables and take the mines against superior forces, especially after decades in this arrangement?
Unclear. The answer to that question may be the key to a new, lasting peace, and one that I hope we can uncover during these negotiations. But it is unlikely the relatively primitive Hotari forces would stand a chance against the Illydian fleet if this escalates to open war. Left unchecked, this conflict will result in more bloodshed, which is what we are here to prevent.
And the dilithium trade hangs in the balance.
Clearly, the Hotari have been exploited in this relationship.
Maybe we can persuade them peace is the more profitable alternative for everyone. They both profited from the mines. And for the Hotari, something is better than nothing. Peace is our objective, after all.
They don't want peace.
The Hotari just won their independence. It's hard to believe they would give that up just for profit.
I agree. It would be exceedingly difficult to bring the Hotari to that position.
Neither the Illydians or the Hotari are members of the Federation, so we can't make them do anything.
We can make them do
There
whatever we
is
want.
An additional complicating factor
We're the
I should
government.
mention. In the past, the Federation has relied on the Illydians as a source of dilithium.
That certainly changes things.
Federation sources its dilithium from a lot of places.
Yeah, and this is one of them.
Gives us leverage.
We could use that as leverage with the Illydians. They'll want the Federation to continue buying from them.
There might be something to that, Commander.
Putting that on the table could make the Hotari more hostile.
That's fine.
Given the Federation's involvement in the Illydian dilithium trade,
Bro, Spock likes
Solano and
us.
I must make every effort to appear neutral in these
Spock
negotiations.
likes us, chat.
What worries me
Holy
is if
crap.
this whole thing unravels and We're at the mercy of the storm at less than full strength.
We can't let it come to that.
Considering what the ion storm has done to our ship and the ambassador's shuttle, we have to assume the Elydian fleet has had problems with it as well. This recent surge in the energy disturbance.
Yeah, where did this ion storm come from? That's my biggest question right now.
Westbrook is correct. The energy anomalies around the Hotar systems have been noted in the past. But they have never been observed on the orders of magnitude we have seen in recent weeks.
It's a perfect storm.
That may answer why the Hotari were able to strike back after so long.
Spock is old. Yeah, he's pretty old.
That would also explain the Elydians' restraint.
There's if you watch the Next Generation, Aether, there's literally an episode where Spock's dad visits the Enterprise, and he's literally like senile. And it's just something that happens with Vulcans when they reach such an old age. But that's the whole episode. No, I don't want to exit the game. Why does it keep asking me that?
We are here. We do not want to be caught at a disadvantage of our own.
Spock's the best, though. Even in his old age, he's awesome.
We're operating on a strict timetable here, and we're going to be leaving for the negotiations shortly. Commander Westbrook, I want you to leverage our systems to investigate the anomaly from here while we're gone.
Hi, Captain.
Bro, that's exactly how I feel.
Dismissed.
I want to speak to both of you privately.
Uh-oh. Chat, we're in trouble.
Ambassador Spock, I'd like to make a
We're in
formal
trouble,
introduction.
chat.
My first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
Commander, as you are aware, there are limits to what Captain Solano and
Spock's going to put us in
do
timeout.
in our official capacity as representatives of the Federation. But someone in an unofficial capacity, your first officer, for example, would not be bound by those restrictions.
Oh.
Commander Rydek could ingratiate herself to certain parties behind the scenes, where they may be more candid in revealing information that could lead to a resolution.
She certainly goes her own way. Maybe that helps in this case. It would be unconventional.
I'm not a
All
diplomat.
due respect, Ambassador. I'm not a trained diplomat.
That's exactly what we're going to leverage.
I began my time in Starfleet as a science officer, not as an ambassador. We must be adaptable in the line of duty.
Well, I hope Commander Rydek will have more luck finding out what really happened than we will through official diplomatic.
He didn't say Call of Duty.
The fate of the negotiation
Could have switched over to that game.
the Federation and the prospect for peace may very well depend on it.
Oh man, that scared me for a second. I was not expecting that to happen.
Mr. Diaz, I understand you have already discussed the warp drive failure with Ambassador Spock?
I have.
It is imperative that the Ambassador's shuttle be flight ready. I need you both to ascertain the root cause of the system failures he encountered.
I'm surprised, Commander. I thought you would have wanted to work on Ambassador Spock's shuttle yourself.
I respect the Ambassador and his many accomplishments, but I do not derive any satisfaction from interacting with his shuttle as if it were somehow transubstantiated through its association with him. Especially when I have the entirety of this starship to concern myself with.
I want to do it.
I am not the chief engineer of this shuttlecraft.
The ambassador asked me to take a look, and I'm ready to crack this thing open.
Let's crack it open, chat.
You could learn from Mr. Diaz's focus.
I'll take notes.
Then I will leave you to it. Make note of any abnormalities.
She's taking notes.
Carry on.
One nice thing about Vulcans, Chobok is the only person.
Dang, everybody's starting to like us.
And treat me like I was something to pity.
They're not giving us the sociopath options anymore.
Doc says I should get used to it. Doesn't mean I want to be reminded of
Makes
it
you
every
look
minute of the
tough.
day.
Hey, you won't get pity from me. I think it makes you look tough. As tough as you really are, that is.
And
Dang,
that
we're so nice.
makes you sound pretty smart. I might need you to save me from myself next time, though. Come on. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Ready to go?
All set. Let's run the diagnostic.
Where's the diagnostic button? Is it over here? No. Is it over here? No. Is it up here? Okay, you can't press any of the other buttons. Oh well. It won't even let me press the one that I wanted to press. So what?
I know about your talk with Miranda.
No. I don't want to get into that.
She sent me a Priority 1 dispatch right after your conversation. Yes or no?
Are you cornering me?
But I can't believe you said you needed to think about it.
I did need to think
Bro,
about
chat
it.
and I just
Can't leave this unsettled.
need to
It's not
think
fair.
about it.
She was direct with you. Didn't play games.
Oh, chat. Oh, no. Oh, no. What to do? So what are our options here? We've got, I do like her. I just want to be friends. I just want to be friends. Or didn't think you'd approve. Okay, I apparently can't type enough. So it's going to say, didn't think you would app. Oh, no. Do we like her? Do we just want to be friends? Or didn't think you would approve? Man, none of them are really good. Except for I just want to be friends. If we're trying to, like... I guess if we're trying to hold them on, like, the end of their rope, the best thing to probably say would be, like, didn't think you would approve, you know? I'm honestly not sure. Yeah, okay. So everyone else is in agreement with me on that. Yeah. Okay. I think I agree. Wait for everyone else to get their final votes in. It's going really good right now. Vote breakdown. Oh, I don't know. All right, didn't think you would approve. Let's do it.
Well,
We're just gonna
honestly,
dance
I was
around it.
worried You wouldn't approve of, you know, fraternization with...
Don't make this about me. You can see where this goes between you two, or you can stay friends. But don't screw this up. I like my friends, and I like our group.
No, we're gonna screw it up.
I don't want to lose that. Is that thing done?
Yeah, it's wrapping up. Let's see. The relays along the primary EPS are blown. The backup relays are all intact.
An EPS overload from the warp drive could cause that. But how did the shuttle end up dead in the water?
Yeah, if the backup is
Well,
fine,
maybe the ship's data
why
report
would it
can
be
tell me
dead?
something.
I'm terrible at aiming his hand. I can't aim my hands, chat.
Here.
Oh, right there.
They were only about 8 minutes from their plotted warp point. No faults, just those warnings.
What are the warnings?
What are they?
Subspace variance.
Out of tolerance. What does that mean?
I have no idea what that
The main
means.
navigation array lost sight of space somehow.
Will the array going offline cause that?
Yes, but it should have also thrown a fault code.
Warp field.
Warp field became inverted suddenly.
I've seen this happen when the center warp coil cracks.
A cracked warp coil throws a fault code.
The heck?
Still, we should take a look.
Write that down. Write that down. Chat, are you taking notes? Because I'm gonna fail this test at the end if there is one. Warp cascade
There was a
failure.
complete warp cascade failure.
Bro, their warp
Wow.
core like
You're
failed
lucky the
completely.
shuttle didn't turn inside out.
Yeah, no kidding.
Makes me think the computer panicked on the warp field equation.
Any one of these failures should have thrown a fault.
Why didn't they
If it
though?
was caused by a system failure.
None of this caused the relays to blow. Roll forward to when that happened.
Yes, ma'am.
So here, they take a moment to get their bearings and they attempt to re-engage the warp drive.
Oh,
There.
so they're
That's the
driving
relays, Mom.
manually, and then they start drifting.
And look, there's another warp system alert.
They're all the same. Subspace variants out of tolerance, warp inversions. Finally, there's a complete warp cascade failure.
Then it's one of two things. Either a warp coil is cracked or the navigation array is offline.
I think it's warp coil.
That makes
What do you
sense.
guys think?
Divide and conquer. You want to check the warp coils or the navigation array? I'll check the other.
Let's do warp coil.
Let's not overcomplicate this. One of these systems is likely broken.
I'll check the nacelles for a cracked coil.
We'll see if I'm a certified engineer or if I'm just terrible. Your tricorder can record and analyze data. Looking through will reveal the unseen. Use 2 to equip and holster your tricorder. Hold that to scan objects. Watch the frame of the screen to see if you're too far away. Okay. Out of range? Oh, there we go. Anomaly targeted. Out of range. Okay, so this one's good. Unless we have to scan. Oh, there we go. Some objects you scan will activate a deep scan. During the deep scan, use Q or E to switch between different scan modes. Will blink if there's an object to find. When you have scanned all the objects in the target frame, hold the right button to analyze the data. Okay. Sure. It said the indicator button will blink if there's something, right? Center coils, yeah. Then scan there. In their standby state.
I checked every coil on the port nacelle for imbalances. If any coil in either engine were cracked, I would have detected it. So, it must be the navigation array.
Except it's not. Checked and double-checked.
Wow,
Well,
it's
the readings
neither of them.
Here comes the
Are you
security detail for
serious?
the away team.
That's crazy. Oh no, chat. Oh no.
Hey, going planet side?
They're gonna ask her again, aren't they?
As soon as
She's
the
gonna ask
negotiating
us.
Team comes down from the bridge, and you've got your hands full opening every compartment on this shuttle.
Okay, she's not wearing red.
you're not
I
just
don't.
trying to keep busy
For anyone who
thinking
doesn't
about
watch
some
Star Trek,
other
it's a
things.
very cliche thing that anybody wearing red
I'm
typically
not
dies.
trying to put you on the spot. And lucky for you, I've got a ride to catch.
It's important work.
Well, this is important work. On an important shuttle.
Dang.
The ambassadors.
Ah. I won't tell Spock you're digging through his things.
Hey, Maris. Aren't these those button pushers you're always hanging out with?
And you're the phaser jockeys we always beat
The
up for reasons.
phaser jockeys.
Right.
All aboard for Hotari.
Those two guys are probably gonna die.
That another one of the captains.
I don't know if that's true. I've never played it, this game, but
Gotta be.
since
I
they're
just usually zone out
security,
every
they
time it gets
typically
to the whole,
die.
Steam engines were the warp drives of their day part. Catch y'all later.
Chad, if you were to join Starfleet, what position
Don't
would
wanna
you
miss your
want?
train.
Could be like a captain, an engineer, pilot,
I do have to
doctor, security.
go. So, you've had had time to think. You have something you want to say to me?
Love the bonk.
The train is leaving the station.
Oh, chat. Oh, no. What were the options?
I'd like to know what I'm coming back to.
Let's be friends. I got feelings for you, or kiss her. Chat, we can't dance around it anymore. What was the second option? I forget. I have feelings for you. Oh, okay. I have feelings. Friend or nah? All right, chat. Let's figure this out. Let's do it together. Dang, coming out of the gate hard with a kiss, huh? Right off the bat. No chill whatsoever. Just gonna plant one right on. Got about 35 seconds left, chat. This is a big deal. This will determine a lot of things in the game. Man, I'm actually surprised. Just gonna full on go right into it. All right, let's do it. Dang! They're not even touching in the game. They probably didn't want the models to interact.
Yeah, it was.
Save some of that for when I get back.
Oh my gosh. Too much PDA going on.
Be seeing you.
We're gonna get fired. Lower Decks Dalliance. Choose to date Miranda. We got an achievement for that, chat.
If you could float back down to reality, we still have a ways to go.
Don't even act like you didn't want that outcome.
All right, where were we?
I was waiting for you to hit her.
So the warp coils in the navigation array are fine, but the nav computer doesn't seem to think so.
I'm out of ideas short of field stripping the shuttle from bow to stern.
You want to take this out of the shuttle and throw it on the bench?
Oh, real hands-on maintenance. I like it.
Bro, we're going
The
old
nav
school.
computer is
Who
patched
needs
into the
computers
ship.
when you got hands?
The ship's computer can double-check our work. If the shuttle's nav computer is putting out false data, we'll know it.
Let's run through
Yeah,
the
we
shuttle's
will.
logs again.
Running now.
D.
Same. Warp field inversion and a cascade failure. However, the Resolute computer doesn't show the same subspace variance.
We're in the same conditions that the shuttle was in when it failed. Why wouldn't the ship's computer
so
hit a matching
confused.
result?
I really don't know what the answer to this
What if
is.
the subspace variance was a momentary occurrence?
That's a possibility, and it would explain why the simulation under our current sensor readings failed to reproduce the issue.
But a subspace anomaly strong enough to cause a warp field collapse would leave graviton ripples for days.
Yeah.
Let's run with the momentary subspace variance theory for now. Roll forward to the shuttle's attempt to re-engage the warp drive. We need the conditions of space around
What if
the
it's a
shuttle at the
wormhole?
moment of warp failure.
Could be a wormhole.
Simulation.
And it's like interfering with the warp equation.
Error in warp field calculation. Cochrane formula variables are out of range.
That right there. Take the shuttle sensor data from that moment.
Computer, why did the warp field calculation fail?
Warp field pressure return non-orthogonal. Results are undefined.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, that didn't help at all.
What if we use a different ship?
Put the Resolute into the simulation instead of the shuttle.
Yeah, it should warp just fine. Unless...
It's gotten to the point, chat,
Run the simulation.
where I've watched enough Star Trek. When an engineering issue happens, sometimes I call it before they even say
on
it.
the warp power.
Static field intensity, warp pressure is destabilizing. Error in warp field calculation. The warp drive has experienced a system-wide cascade failure. Warp field collapsed. Subspace variance is out of tolerance. Cochrane formula results are undefined.
Bingo.
What-o?
The same moment when the shuttle failed to warp, so did the ship. Whatever happened to the shuttle just happened to us. The Resurgence will not sustain warp.
We can't leave Hotari space.
Nope, we're stuck here. We're stuck, chat. Oh, dang. You know what that means? If we blow this diplomatic mission, we are hosed. Because we're stuck here and they'll just blow us to bits. It's a big deal. So it's really bad that we're going to be a sociopath because we might actually blow it. Oh no, we got to stick with the theme. We got to stick with it. Oh, this is crazy. Seat of power.
Ambassador Spock, Captain Solano, welcome to Hotari. We are honored you've come.
She looks like that one guy from the Mortal Kombat movie. The really tall guy with the four arms. I can't think of what he's called.
Jara Rydick, first officer aboard the USS Resolute. You'll find she has a keen mind and unique insight into the dynamics
Travel
between
long
the
way.
Hotari
Goro,
and the
yes, thank
Illuvians.
you. That's who I was thinking
We've
of.
traveled a very long way to get here.
I know. We cannot express how much it means to the Hotari people that
These
you...
must be
Jax?
the representatives of the mighty Federation.
No, I think Goro is right.
The reigning authority in the galaxy. Or so we've been led to believe. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen. But
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
we're grateful you've made the time to come to our little corner of the universe.
And you are?
Oh, my phone just crashed.
And this is
Oh, that's fun.
the heroes of the revolt in the mines.
Oh, there we go. Fixed it.
Let's hope this is the last time we ever have
Yes,
to
Goro is. I just confirmed it. Goro is the one.
If you'll excuse me.
I think we're about to begin.
Did you hear the arrogance from that guy? I don't know what we're walking into here. But that guy was...
He seems full of himself.
He certainly seems full of himself. I must
Yeah,
say
he
that.
does.
You could probably see it from orbit.
What a piece of work.
See it from orbit. Dang, I am going to keep that in mind.
Whenever possible.
I want to say that to someone someday. Chat, what are y'all thinking of the game so far? I think it's kind of cool. It's not like fast-paced action, but I think I'm enjoying the story so far. Oh, chat. Do we show strength or deferent? No, I don't want to exit the game. Stop asking me that. Not enough evil options. Yeah, I agree. I think we need some more evil options. I think we show strength, right? Because we gotta show these people who's boss, you know? We can't just be like wimpy and exit the game. I know, I'm getting so tired of it. Do you want to exit the game? No, game, stop. I don't want to exit. I'm just pausing. Dude, Dr. Duvall is like peeved. We're going to show strength. Let's do it. Oh, she didn't like that.
Ambassador Spock, welcome to Hotari Prime.
What's up?
The honor is mine, Your Majesty.
That the Federation would send one of their most respected representatives is not only an honor to the Hotari people and their queen, but recognition of our stature and importance.
Let's get on with it, shall we? With all due respect to the Federation and their ambassador, they have no authority here. We are not members of their alliance. We are not subject to their rule, nor yours. We demand the immediate return of all mining operations to Elydian control, as it has been for centuries and will be for centuries more. That has always been our understanding.
That understanding has changed.
Then you invite war.
And if you cannot remain silent, you will be silenced.
Oh, dang.
But his point is well taken.
It just stepped up.
What is the Federation's interest in this matter? Perhaps you would have us trade one oppressor for another?
The Federation remains neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution of this conflict. We are here at your request, Your Majesty.
For now.
I get the sense she's cut from the same cloth as Galvin.
Dude, shut up.
I thought they wanted us here.
Dude, not now.
Was there something you wanted to say, Captain?
Oh, now you got in trouble.
No. My apologies.
And what about the Kobliad?
She's not
She
part
can
of...
speak for herself, can't she?
Yeah, dude.
Then let her.
All right, chat. Let's see if I blow this.
Now then.
Oh, no.
One should know their place. What you might be somewhere else is not what you are here. Which is standing before a queen. And a queen deserves respect. A bow is not too much to ask.
Dang.
Is Hotari Prime, heart of the Hotari system.
My name is not
My
Koblia.
name is Commander Jara Rydek, Your Majesty. I prefer to be called by my name, not my species.
Then I suppose that makes us even. Commander Rydek.
Chat, we got this in the bag.
Your people suffered brutal treatment at the hands of the Cardassians. Their injustice towards the
Dude, the
Kobliad is
Cardassians are
unimaginable
brutal.
as it is unforgivable.
You see a lot of them in
Not unlike
Next
how we
Generation.
have been treated by the Elydians.
I'm not familiar with the
I
Elydians.
believe they are the victims here. Remember, it was the Hotari who attacked us. Hundreds of innocent Elydians were slaughtered without mercy in those mines.
The blood is on their hands, not ours.
Quiet! If after all the Kobliad suffered, you finally had the chance to right that wrong, to get out from under their control, would you take
This seems like a big decision, chat. Are you ready for this?
negotiate peace?
I would right the wrong. I would seek peace. I can't speculate on that. All right. I would right the wrong. Seek peace. Or I can't speculate. Can't. Oh, that was close. Can't speculate. All right, let's do this. What do we think, chat? I think if we're going to remain neutral, we probably can't speculate. Yeah, okay. So you guys are kind of in agreement with me. I don't think we can speculate on this. This is kind of a interesting scenario that we're in. Let's do this. Sorry, I'm just looking at something real quick while you guys are voting. All right. All right, looks like we are not speculating, chat. Let's do it.
I can't speculate on something that never happened, Your Majesty. Sadly, that opportunity never came for the Kobliad.
No, it did not. But we'd be wise to learn from their example before we too find ourselves facing extinction. The Federation is the most powerful, most advanced alliance in the galaxy. It's widely known we have an abundance of dilithium in our minds.
Right.
And it's in your interest to secure a steady supply.
Yes, we want it.
If I may.
Ambassador Spock would have us believe you're here as a neutral party in the interest of peace. So why are you really here?
To wage war.
I want the truth, not your Federation rhetoric.
Not my place to say.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but it's really not my place to say what the Federation's interests might be.
You are their representative.
I am. But Ambassador Spock is better suited to address your concern.
Keeping up with the Cardassians? That's genius. That is genius, Aether.
Is a simple truth.
Oh no,
The
nobody
dilithium
likes us.
trade would not and will no longer exist without a
Oh
Lydian
no.
involvement.
Oh no, we let Spock down, chat.
Of everyone, especially the Hotari.
No.
We've given them warp technology. We've let them share in the profits. We've made their lives infinitely better than before dilithium was discovered. All of that goes away if the Federation turns a blind eye to their treachery.
Oh.
That is enough of your lies.
Uh-oh.
Hotari are quite capable of running.
Bro, they're about to start a war.
We've done so for centuries. So tell me, who deserves control of the dilithium?
be won. Then it would be in the best interest of all involved if the Illydians resumed operation of the mines.
Oh, she did not like that.
Not trust our fate to the
Oh
Federation.
no, she did not like that.
Well to listen to her. And you do well to hold your tongue.
Uh-oh.
We will take back our minds by any means necessary.
Then you will see more blood spilled.
I am more than willing to address your concerns, Your Majesty. Yours as well, Representative. But I suggest we could have a more productive conversation with a smaller group. Perhaps only the most essential representatives.
I would agree, Ambassador Spock.
Man, we let Spock down big time, but that's okay. We did the right thing, chat. We remained stoic and cold-hearted. Oh no, Spock. Spock, don't do that. That's fair. Letting Spock down. Let's go. Let's go, chat.
Spock and I will cover everything on the diplomatic front. You make nice with the locals and see if you can get some answers. We need to find out why the Hotari are so willing to risk war. What happened in those mines?
Chat, you guys have been so amazing tonight. I'm going to wrap up here in a few minutes. You guys have been so amazing. I'm going to gift everyone a sub tonight. Speak to the members of the faction. All right. I think we'll talk to these members, and then we'll wrap up after that.
Commander, after hearing so much about the Federation's sense of fairness and justice, I was surprised that you sided with the Illydians. In all honesty, I expected more, especially from someone like you.
To be clear, I'm not on either side of this conflict. Our only interest is peace.
On the Illydians' terms, apparently.
Oh, man.
I assume you were there the day the mines were seized from the Illydians.
Not seized.
Water.
Reclaimed.
Oh, is it water time? Let's go.
Restored to their rightful owners.
Oh,
Yes,
thank you for the water.
I was there. They had to be decisive before the Illydians could even realize their worst nightmares upon them.
I'm curious why the Illydians haven't fought back.
It's a good question,
They have the
isn't
ability
it?
to retake the mines anytime they want.
That's a good question.
Ability is one thing. Courage is another. The Illydians know any hostile action on their part will not end well. They respect one thing above all else, and that is force. The greater the force, the more certain the outcome.
Love the bonk.
Any talk of making peace is just that, and worth little without the strength to secure it. Which makes me wonder about your ship, the Resolute. Undoubtedly the Federation's finest warship. Ready to contend with anything the Illydians might have in store.
Yeah.
Or is that not true? Maybe I've misjudged it.
Bro, we can hold our own.
I wouldn't say state of the art, but the Resolute is plenty capable and can hold its own against just about anything.
We will dominate
Because at
if
the
we need
moment,
to.
It's the only thing preventing them from wiping us off the map.
We're bluffing so hard, chat.
Pleasure meeting you, Commander. I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
We're out here. We can't even go to warp, and we're like, yeah, we got this state-of-the-art ship. We'll kill you. Anyone that stands in our way. What is this, water? Bro, we gotta get a drink. Give me that drink. Oh, wait, we're appreciating the water?
Soothing.
Man, that... Chat, can we just stand here and appreciate the water? Like, thank you, water, for being water. Appreciate the water. I got respect. Respect for water. Alright. speak to the Tylos.
Commander Rydek, I have to admit, I was surprised when you said the Elydians should control the dilithium trade. I was under the assumption the Federation was neutral, but maybe I was wrong.
We are completely neutral.
I can assure you, we aren't on anyone's side.
And then when we go over to the Elydians, we're gonna be like, no, we like you better.
I hope that's true, for all of our sakes. I saw you speaking with Sidron, a national hero. I'm curious, what did he say?
60% of you.
He
Heck
seems
yeah,
to
it
be of
is.
the opinion that negotiating for peace is a waste of time.
Because force is the only blunt instrument he understands. He's a miner, not a diplomat.
Dang.
For the first time in our history, the Hotari have the upper hand. We see ourselves as strong instead of downtrodden. New voices have risen up. Old voices shouted down. Galvin and Sidron have become national heroes. Now they have the Queen's ear. Better or worse, depending on your perspective.
They took your place.
I assume they've taken your place.
I was one of the Queen's most trusted advisors,
Interesting.
and I hope to prove myself worthy of being so again, which is why you're here. My fear has been that the
Dusty's
Elydians
over
will
there
launch an
sitting
attack and crush us.
in the middle
You've seen
of
their
a
starship, no doubt.
Ethernet cord.
They could have retaken the mines whenever they wanted to, but it never happened.
I've got like a 50-foot
strange as this
Ethernet
may
cord
sound,
over there, and it's like
I don't
wrapped
see
up in a
their
coil. She's just like sitting
I
in
don't
it.
know what they're afraid of. It's still the same bluster and bravado you would expect from them.
The Ion Storm,
Do you
obviously.
think it has something to do with the Ion Storm? Right now, it's stronger than ever, isn't it?
It's entirely possible. I'm not a scientist, but I do know the storm has knocked out all kinds of systems. So maybe the Elydians weren't willing to risk their ships given all the interference.
Interesting.
Since the day of the revolt, Galvin has seized control of the mines and restricted all access. No one's allowed without his personal authorization. And they've taken over a section of the palace with just as much secrecy and security. I'm told it could be something they brought back from the mines.
Oh.
I've made inquiries, but everyone pretends it doesn't
What is
exist.
it? I gotta know.
What do you think it is?
I've heard rumors it's some sort of ancient artifact, but I haven't seen it myself.
It's a lightsaber, isn't it? No, I'm
How
kidding.
can we
I'm
know?
kidding. That's Star Wars. I'm totally kidding, chat. I know the difference.
I'd better see what's happening.
Do you think you can find out what they're hiding? I need to see proof of something before I can make my case to the Federation.
I can try, but even if I found it, I might not know what to make of it.
Take this. You can use it to capture whatever you find, and then send it to me.
Oh, let's go. And then we can use that against them.
Water.
I'll let you know what I find.
Respect the water.
And I look forward to our meeting again.
Sorry, I don't mean to bother you, but I couldn't help but notice you were speaking with the Hotari this whole time.
I was gonna talk to you next.
I figured it might be useful if I offered another perspective.
Yeah, go for it.
Of course.
I have to say, I fully expected you to side with the Hotari, but obviously the Federation wants a steady supply of dilithium, something only we can offer. Without Elydian involvement, there is no dilithium trade. Left to the Hotari, it would be nothing short of a
Yeah,
disaster.
we're gonna favorite these guys. We're gonna be
Restoring the
like
status
secretly,
quo and returning
we're
the
on your
mines to
side.
Elydian control offers a stability that can be mutually beneficial.
Well said.
Bro,
In
we're
that
such.
case, everyone wins.
We're
and
like
there's
going
no
so
need for
mainstream
bloodshed.
government right now.
Major Salit Arminta, Special Attaché, Elydian Armed Forces. Pleasure to meet you, Commander. I have my issues with the Hotari, but I have to give them some credit. They know how to seize an opportunity. Inciting an uprising the same day as a massive, once-in-a-lifetime ion storm.
Our assumption was that this storm was just an anomaly.
Yes.
Sorry,
very
chat.
convenient
My
anomaly.
fiance just walked in.
At least
Say hi to
that was what
chat,
we were
Alex.
told. Of course, I wasn't there. But who am I to say otherwise?
Is she? Oh, well, you have to go up to the microphone. I don't bother.
Hi, Luna. You should know better than to believe everything you're told.
Well, the official story is that it was the storm that enabled the revolt. How else do a bunch of unarmed, unorganized miners seize control of an entire
Chat
moon,
says hi.
much less thousands of mines? But I've talked to people who were there. They tell a different story. They say they're lucky to have escaped with their lives. That it was more than just the storm. That somehow the miners were able to harness the energy from the storm. I know it sounds crazy. I'm not even sure I believe it myself. But that's what they said.
You said they were primitive.
You said the Hotari were primitive.
Well, they are.
Except for the part about weaponizing ion storms.
Oh, chat. Hopefully I muted that microphone in time for my sneeze. That was really loud. All right. Well, chat, this has been really fun. I really wish I could continue to stream all night, but unfortunately I have work at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I will have to go to bed. But it has been absolutely incredible to stream for all of you tonight. I will be back next Thursday at 7 p.m. to stream more stuff to you guys. And I will be working on going through everyone who watched tonight and gifting all of you guys some subs. Because you guys have been absolutely incredible. You've voted. You've helped me get through this game. And there we go. So Aether should have one. Who else did I need to give one to? Dana's got one. Love is what I got needs one. Let's do this. Holy crap, we're getting so many subscribers. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream tonight, because I really enjoyed interacting with everyone tonight. You guys think we should stream this game more, or should we switch to a different game? I would love to stream this game more. Let's see, who else do we have in chat? Oh, we have a Tonus, too. I think he subbed with his Prime sub, though. Hybrid subbed? Yeah, I think everyone who's at least chatted tonight has been interacting. Good. I'm glad it was fun for you. That's awesome. All right. Well, I don't think I'll be rating anyone because I don't think anybody I know is streaming, and I don't want to send you to a bad streamer. But hope you guys have a great night. And like I said, I'll see you guys next Thursday at 7 p.m. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for everything. And we'll see you guys later. Have a good night, guys.
From sunshine shores to Zelda skies, we've crossed the worlds where heroes rise. Animal Crossing, where we've built our home. With Brett and Fred, we've braved the snow. Hit the pause, but don't say goodbye. We'll respond soon, just watch the sky. Drop a like, sub, and ring that bell. Next time we'll have more tales to tell. Game over for tonight, but it's not the end. We'll be back to fight, so don't pretend. Nerd Persona's got your crew. Someday soon we'll stream again. Through mushroom aisles we chase the shine. With every rupee we've walked the line. We've fished and crafted in quiet towns and climbed together when the world spun around. Hit the pause, but don't say goodbye. We'll respond soon, just watch the sky. Drop a like, sub, and ring that bell. Next time we'll have more tales to tell. Game over for tonight, but it's not the end. We'll be back to fight, so don't pretend. Nerd Persona's got your crew. Someday soon we'll stream again. From Delfino's waves to Hyrule's light, we've conquered the cliffs, what a sight. To the islanders planting seeds and dreams, you're part of this world, you're on our team. So log out for now, but don't drift far. We'll load a new game, it's who we are. Nerd Persona's calling, you're part of the lore. Thanks for the GG, see you next score.